So this section is the export limit section. So increasingly across the world in a lot of different electrical networks now, you have export limits. And within GridMAP we can account for an export limit, but particularly at the moment it's a static export limit, and we're going to build other types in. What that means is that effectively it's a sort of a flat line across the year, where if you export more than that specified power level at any moment in time, we will assume that any export value above that is lost through export constraint systems. So essentially what you're able to do here is say whether you have an export limit. If you don't know for your project, then just say no. And then we'll assume that whatever you export to the grid, there will be no constraints on that. And again, when you get more information, you can come back to your project and you can edit it, and you can put in the export limit that you actually that maybe your network operator has actually told you about, remodel, and then see the impact of that on your project. If you do have an export limit that you're aware of, then you can click yes, and literally we just need to know in kilowatts what that export limit is. Now, some people will receive an export limit in kVA, kVA, and so the difference between kVA and kilowatts is in relation to your power factor, and so if it's a kVA limit, we would just recommend that you put that kVA limit into this area here, and again, as we get a bit more information, then we can sort of tweak that. But effectively, put your export limit in here, save, and then the project will essentially model the impact of that export limit on constraints and obviously the financial implications of that for your project. Thanks for listening.